It's your boy Busy, back at it again. Today, Outlaws at Thunder Junction has dropped, and I've been cooking up a very special deck. We have a 4-color Planeswalker deck that I've been working on. So we got white, black, blue, and green here. Let's go, baby. Yeah, so here's the list. We have 4 colors. Like I said, we're running white, black, blue, and green. All colors except for red. So we do have 3 copies of Negate. Just a beautiful little counter spell in case the opponent tries to stop our actions. We have 3 Bitter Triumphs here. Just a solid little piece of removal. You know, any creature, any planeswalker our opponent controls absolutely gets rid of it. 2 Invasion of New Phyrexia. It is 1 white and blue, an X for a battle. And whenever it enters the battlefield, create X/2/2 white and blue night creature tokens with Vigilance. And of course, once you defeat the battle, it flips into Teferi, Akusa of Zalfir. Just a beautiful Planeswalker here for loyalty. Obviously his +1 draws 2 cards, discards 2 cards unless you discard a creature, which this deck only runs 1 creature, so we're most of the time going to be discarding anything we don't need, lands, etc. -2, you get an emblem, knights you control get +1/+0 and ward 1, which is stunning because the front of the card, Invasion of New Phyrexia, gives you knights, gives us knights. So beautiful little thing here. Again, the -3 not really relevant here. We're not going to be doing that too often. I guess it could come up, but I haven't seen that happen. 1 copy Liliana the Veil, beautiful little 3 mana, 3 loyalty, +1, each player discards a card, -2, target player sacrifices a creature. Mostly the -2 here. Obviously the +1 for the discard is pretty good late game when we have no hand. 1 Path of Peril. Just for this destroy all creatures with mana value 2 or less. It's a beautiful little early game removal. 2 copies of Kato here. It's a great little card. +1, draw a card, then discard a card unless you attack this turn. -2, create a 1/1 blue ninja creature token with creatures can't be blocked, or this creature can't be blocked. We won't be doing that -7 ever. But the -2 and the +1 are really relevant here. 1 copy of the Celestis, just a good little mana fixer. It does tap, gives us 1 mana of any color. That's basically all we're going to be using it for. Pay 3, tap it. If it's night, it becomes day. Otherwise, it becomes night. Activate only as a sorcery. Whenever day becomes night or night becomes day, you gain 1 life. You may draw a card. If you do, discard a card. So yeah, it's beautiful. Little additional cantrip there. 2 copies of Depopulate. It's a sorcery. Each player who controls a multicolor creature draws a card, then destroys all creatures. Okay, so basically it wipes the board. Anything the opponent has, we just get rid of it. 2 copies of the Wandering Emperor. It's a 4 mana, 3 loyalty. You can flash it into the battlefield. When it enters the battlefield this turn, you may activate her loyalty abilities as though you cast it as an instant. It has +1, put a +1/+1 counter on up to 1 target creature, gains first strike until end of turn. The -1 creates a 2/2 samurai with vigilance, and the -2 is exile target tapped creature, you gain 2 life. 1 copy of Sorin the Mirthless, 4 mana, 4 loyalty, +1, look at the top card of your library, you may reveal the card, put it into your hand. If you do, lose life equal to the mana cost. -2, create a 2/3 black vampire with flying lifelink. Beautiful little card. And of course the -7, Sorin does 13 damage to any target, you gain 13 life. Again, you're basically never going to be getting that -7. 1 copy of a Johnny Sleeper Agent, 4 mana, 4 for 4 loyalty. It does have the completed. It can be paid with either green, white, or 2 life here. If you do pay the life, it enters the battlefield with 2 less loyalty counters, so keep that in mind. For +1, reveal the top card of your library. If it's a creature or planeswalker card, put it into your hand. Otherwise, you may put it onto the battlefield. Oh, sorry. Otherwise, you may put it onto the bottom of your library. You cannot put it onto the battlefield. No. -3, distribute 3 +1/+1 counters among up to 3 target creatures. They gain vigilance until end of turn. Again, I've never seen this -6 in action, but you know, theoretically it could be pretty back-breaking. 3 copies of Leyline of the Guild Pack. It is hybrid mana, 4 hybrid mana actually. So green, white, green, blue, black, green, or red, green. So basically green, 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 or any combination thereof. It's an enchantment, and if it's in your opening hand, you may begin the game with it on the battlefield. Each non-land permanent you control is all colors. Lands you control are every basic land type in addition to their other types. So here we go, 2 copies of Sunfall, 5 mana. It's 3 in white here. Exile all creatures, incubate X, where X is the number of creatures exiled this way. Pretty solid removal. I don't often get more than maybe 3 or 4 creatures at a time with it, but late game, it can be absolutely backbreaking to the opponent. 3 copies of Ren and 7 for 5 loyalty. +1, reveal the top 4 cards of your library. Put all land cards revealed this way into your hand. The rest into the graveyard. 0, put all lands from your hand onto the battlefield tapped. Absolutely just potent late game. -3, create a green tree folk creature token with reach, and this creature's power and toughness are each equal to the number of lands you control. So obviously right off the bat, this thing's going to be a 5/5 with vigilance. Sorry, 5/5 with reach, just absolutely snapping spines, baby. Again, we're rarely ever going to see that -8. 4 copies of Leyline Binding. It's a 6 mana. So 5 generic, 1 white here for an enchantment with flash and domain. This spell costs 1 less for each basic land type among lands you control. And when it enters the battlefield, exile target non-land permanent and opponent controls until it leaves the battlefield. And what's beautiful about this card, it having domain, if you start the game with a Leyline of the Guild Pack on the battlefield and drop just 1 land, then this thing is just automatically 1 mana. We do have 1 Breach the Multiverse. So we have 5 and 2 swamps here, so 7 total. Each player mills 10 cards. For each player, choose a creature or planeswalker card in that player's graveyard. Put those cards onto the battlefield under your control. Then each creature you control becomes a Phyrexian in addition to its other types. So basically just slamming your opponent's best card or your best card. 1 copy of Tyrannex Rex here. 4 and then green, green, green. It's an 8/8 Phyrexian dinosaur. This spell can't be countered. Trample, Ward 4, Haste, and Toxic 4. Against other control matchups, it's good to have something that can't be countered. I find that that's always the case. In late game, this can just come down and just absolutely end the game outright. And then we also have 1 copy of Nissa Ascended Animist. So we have 3 and 2 green, and then 2 green or Phyrexian completed. She her +1 create an XX green Phyrexian horror creature token where X is her loyalty. She starts with 7, so it's automatically going to be an 8/8 Phyrexian horror on the battlefield. Her -1 lets you destroy target artifact or enchantment, and her -7 until end of turn. Creatures you control get +1/+1 for each force you control and gain trample. Again, we're not going to be doing that. Alright, let's look over these lands. 2 Deserted Beach, 1 Meticulous Archive, 1 Restless Fortress, 1 Shadowy Backstreet, 3 Shattered Sanctum, 2 Dark Slick Shores, 2 Shipwreck Marsh, 1 Undercity Sewer, 2 copies of Deathcap Glade, 1 Restless Cottage, 1 Underground Mortuary, 1 Lush Portico, 2 Razor Verge Thicket, 1 Hedge Maze, 3 copies of Rafine's Tower, and finally 2 Spara's Headquarters. Basically the entire purpose of this deck is to just slam Planeswalker after Planeswalker after Planeswalker until your opponent has absolutely no choice but to crumble under their weight. Okay. What's good, Olga? Opponent goes first. We could probably keep this. I feel like it's okay. It might not be the best. Might not be the best. Surveil. Lush Portico. Sorry, Meticulous Archive here. Let's check. A negate. I mean, it's not bad to have a negate. Non-land card. Okay. So they're gonna make me discard my Kato. Oh, they got rid of the Ajani Sleeper Agent. Deathbloom Ritualist. Okay. So we'll get our Dark Slick Shores down in the turn. Yeah, I hate the opponent saw our hand. That's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting, I say. We'll pay 3 life here. Kill his 3/3. Okay, Razor Verge Thicket. Get down Kato. -2. Get the 1/1 Ninja in the turn. Good, another one. Okay, so as long as we get down, first we'll attack. Plus the Kato to draw a card.
Now, what do we have here?
Plains Island. Plains Island. we'll just do this. Drop a land, go ahead and target his Akawali. I mean, I could have probably dropped the Lush Portico tapped, but I didn't want to risk it. Go ahead and attack. Plus the Kato, draw a card. Look at my little skeleton dancing. What a freaking cutie pie. Okay. Let's not get too carried away. Lush Portico. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think we need another land, dude, honestly. We'll end the turn. We can drop the Emperor at the end of his turn. Depends on what he does. Alright. Wandering Emperor. Create a 2/2.
Run away. We must protect the people.
All attacks. Plus Kato.
I know something you don't know.
Plus the Wandering Emperor.
We've got the edge in this fight.
All these fucking lands come in tapped. Except for the marsh. Okay, we'll bring this in tapped. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. We'll wait for the Nissa. Or should we? It'd be backbreaking to do it now. We'll go ahead and do it now. I don't give a shit. Plus. Beautiful. Watch. He's gonna do some crazy shit and fuck us up. What's he gonna be? What's he gonna be? Okay, a land. Is that all he has? Just a land? Pretty sure I'm just gonna win. Make another 1/1. Make another 5/5 here. Put a +1/+1 counter on my Vigilant boy. End the turn with 2 negates. We didn't have any of our little creature lands out, or we would have. 2 cards. Yeah, we don't have any creature lands here. Next to combat. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's game over, right? You block this 4, 8. Yeah, good game. Damn. Ooga, I'm sorry. The Planeswalkers don't mess around. Ouch. Beautiful stuff. Barka, what is good? Alright, we do have the Leyline of the Guild pack and a Leyline Binding in our opening hand, along with 3 beautiful lands and a Kato Shizuki. I mean, come on. What is Berkaderka gonna do? We also have a Restless Fortress. So we did get one of the little creature lands. Keep. Submit. Hit him with a hello. Alright. Okay. Rafine's Tower comes in tapped. But now our Leyline Binding costs just 1. Nice. Now it costs 3. Very good, I must say. Restless Fortress. We're probably going to need to waste our turn 3 Leyline Binding something. But we'll just have to see for sure. Okay, land enters tapped. Search for a basic land, put it into your hand. Ecologist Terrarium, alrighty. Ouch, I'm hit for 1 damage. Green, we don't need green, we need blue. Okay, we'll get the Kato out here. -2. Create a 1/1. In the turn. And is about for what? Search library for a land. Okay. Draw a card.
Now this is a juicy secret.
I mean, I'm not really worried about anything he can do, honestly. You know what I mean? Let's just see what he has. Alright, sacrifice this creature. It deals damage equal to its power to any target. Okay, back up 2. And so he's going to put that on a little doo-doo head here. We'll pay 3 life, can't hurt. Put its counters on target creature. He can swing for 1. If he was smart, he would have put the 1/1 counter on the skittering creature, but that's fine by me. Alright, Raffine's Tower enters tapped. They both enter tapped. They both enter tapped. Attack for 1. Draw a card. If I would have waited, you're right, I could have... Yeah, go ahead and kill everything. Really not a problem. Double strike, yikes. We'll put the Leyline Binding on his boy. Plus. Draw a card, discard a card. We'll get rid of Sunfall. I just don't feel like he's going to get too many cards out that's going to matter at this point. Yeah, you're right. We'll get this out for 1, so pay 3. Get out the invasion, create a 2/2. Just to have a creature on the battlefield over the opponent. He plays a land, he plays another boy. A 4/3, yikes. With double strike of all things. We can create a 1/1.
I got someone on the inside who can help.
Get the Ajani on the battlefield. Distribute some things. I'll put them all on 1 creature, making him, what, a 5/5?
Phyrexia fights as one.
We'll attack the invasion. Okay, so it's down to 1. So next turn, our ninja will be able to flip it. So he's got no hand. Okay, he drew a card, a land. Okay. What's it gonna be? Okay, he attacks. We block with the 5/5. We do trade. He puts his 1/1. Oh no, he doesn't get to move the counter. Okay. Next to combat. Next to attackers. We'll attack the invasion for that 1 last point it needs. Come on, baby. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Give me my Teferi. Okay, so we'll draw a card. Drop our Lush Portico. We already have a Kato, so we'll put him to the grave. Plus the Ajani.
Join us in perfect harmony.
Get the Sorin the Mirthless on the battlefield and a -2.
No
We'll go ahead and -2 the Teferi as well. Get an emblem for our knights. Not that we'll ever have knights again, but I didn't want to draw 2 cards and discard 2 at that point. Good game. Yeah, they just the sweet embrace of Planeswalkers. You know, it's quite the hug. I don't know. It's kind of hard to deal with, really. Mox Tucker, hello there. Look at little fucking Dodo and Froggy. What great characters. Alright, we go first with a really pushed hand. I'm going to keep it just to see. Yeah, the dinosaurs in the opening hand. I'm not sure how well that's going to work out. Rafine's tower. Hit our opponent with the hello. Hello. Meticulous Archive. Leyline Binding. Keep that on the top. Oh, we already have 2 in the hand. Shit, I didn't realize. We're going to be binding the hell out of everything. Oh yeah, we'll bind that. We'll bind that. We'll bind that. We'll bind that. I do get a little toxic. Oh no, I don't. It's other. Okay. Oh wait, whenever a creature you control becomes the target of a spell. Exile target non-land permanent. It became the target of a spell, and I still didn't... I didn't get the poison counter. Okay, so he's going to attack next turn, and we'll let him. He'll attack right into our trap cards. What's a silly guy? Go, Emperor. So we'll drop down the Wandering Emperor. -2. Exile.
Hope you're ready to move.
So your guy doesn't die, so you don't proliferate. Sorry. Sure. He gets rid of our Wanderer. Wandering. We gain 2 life, and he loses his boy.
Is fun.
Okay, he drops down a thing. And we go ahead and stop it. Restless Fortress, go! Oh my gracious! Get rid of that. Leyline Fortress, go! You can't be doing it to me! You know how I don't like that. Come on, what do you got next? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, here it comes. Here comes the destroy target enchantment. Oh my god! Sure. Resolve. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess we'll make 4 of them. 4 2/2s here. Will it be enough? Alright, sure. 3 2/2s, shall I say. Oh my god. 2 2/2s. It is not fair. Oh, I don't even have green? This is a shitty game, I'm not gonna lie. Whenever it attacks, so yeah, it can't be defending. Headquarters, that's my only green source? Are you fucking kidding? Oh my lord. Oh, and it proliferated, which means it put another thing on the battle. That's gonna make it even tougher for me. Holy shit, are we ever gonna win? Can we come back? I just don't... Oh, I do have enough green, okay. Fuck. Alright, next turn, guys. We're doing it. We're gonna drop the Tyrannex Rex. Tyrannex Rex. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what? I'm actually gonna pay 3 life and fucking kill this thing. How does that feel? Dumb opponent. Alright, and... Oh, can I actually play this? Wow. Okay, so yeah, good game, fool. Good game, you Mox Tucker. I think he thought he was gonna win, but didn't realize what he was truly up against. Alright, so we took out the Rex, took out 1 Ren and 7, added 2 Atraxas. It's just why not? You know, it's in the 4 colors that we're already running, so it's like, you know, it's only obvious. What is good, baby? Opponent goes first. It could be done. It's really not the best hand ever, but it could maybe be done. Okay. Put the fucking shit on the battlefield, dummy. Let's go, baby. Alright, I'm feeling some aggression. Yeah, this is gonna be tough. Okay. Dark Slick Shores. Dark Slick Shores. Kaito Shizuki. Alright, get the 1-1 onto the battlefield. We're gonna have to make sure we keep his stuff down because he's gonna be trying.
Aren't even there.
He's gonna... Okay, Rifflin doesn't even give a shit. He's not trying. Beautiful. Wow. Alright, what's good, Kibben? Let's see. Can we beat Kibben? Probably not with this hand. We'll keep it though. See what we get. Pretty much nothing going on here. Not much we can do. Shadowy Backstreet, isn't it? We could use the Thicket. Drop that on turn 3. Actually, we need blue. Who we up against here? Some Grixis control. Possibly some Grixis control. Come on, baby. Okay. That's one way to get it down. Alright, exile the dude. Come on, don't play no more creatures. Fuck, he's just dropping them down. Alright, we'll get a Ren and 7 onto the battlefield and just try to stop the opponent. We got a 6/6 with reach out. Not a bad play. He could have some removal. Okay, red source damage is doubled. Non-combat damage. Now let's look at the top. Give me some lands, baby. Give me some lands. Undercity Sewer. Kato on top. It's not terrible. Let's go ahead and attack. Already takes the damage. Go ahead and get down the invasion for 4. Beautiful. Auto pay. So we do get just a whole grip of 2/2 knights. Invasion of what? Amonkhet? Oh no. Discard a card? Not bad. We'll get rid of the Rafine Tower. Okay. Rest. Let's actually get the... Let's actually think. Go ahead and get... Pay 3 life to get rid of the Oger Oxen. Okay. Oh my god, it returns. 1 damage to the opponent. Alright, get down the Ajani. distributing 3/1/1s. One here, one here, one here. Next to combat. So this will attack here. The 2 3/3s will attack my opponent. And, yeah, that's what I thought. He was like, nah, fuck that. It's too much going on. Alright, I mean, we beat him. Is the deck good? It's hard to say. I don't know. I wouldn't call it good. It's like mediocre, you know. Yeah, let's go, baby. Lost Nexus, what is good? Alright, not a great hand. But we do have the ley line here. Undercity Sewers. We'll keep the Bitter Triumph on top. Meticulous Archive. Comes in tapped, allows us to surveil. I'll keep it. You can never have too many lands until you do. It can come in the battlefield tapped. I don't necessarily need it now. Yeah, that's what we need. The ley line binding, baby. Ornery Tumbleweg. It's ornery, alright. Pay 3 life. Kill it. Cool. Alright, we'll go ahead and get a Johnny on the battlefield and reveal. Reveal the top. Bro, wasn't even doing nothing. We just revealed. Alright, we're going to call it there. We're going to call it there. We're going to call it there. Alright, beautiful stuff. Absolutely stunning stuff here today. The deck came. It didn't push quite hard enough. It didn't push quite as hard as I thought those Planeswalkers could. If you enjoy the content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that little bell to be notified for future videos. And until then, stick around on the channel with some of these fine videos here. And I'll see you next time. Peace.